art composition. How do you do it? How do you go from nothing to a finished set of nail art? Well, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. Hello friend, I am so happy to have you here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Martin is just popping in to say hi real quick. I'm gonna let him down on to the floor right now because he's really tired, but yeah, there he is. In today's video, we're going to talk about another thing that you were asking me a lot about, and that is color combination, how to put together a set so it doesn't look messy. So basically what we're going to do today is talk about how to go from zero to a finished set, and especially when you have those clients asking you to do whatever you like. Once again, the fabulous eyewear company Zeelool has sponsored this video, and they have sent me 7 different sets that we're going to use for this specific exercise. And before we move on to the video, I just want to say that I know that so many of you are struggling right now with what's going on in the world. Many salons need to close down. I know that many are struggling financially. I also understand that it can be super hard to be positive right now, but let's try. While you are not working at the salon, this is the perfect moment for you to practice on all the stuff that you didn't have time to practice on before. So this video is actually an exercise for you. I'm gonna tell you exactly how to build a nail art set going from scratch to the finished result. And then I'm also gonna give you a couple of exercises that I want you to do if you got the time and energy. And then I want you to tag me in your pictures so that I can take a look at them, and then I will make sure to share them on my social media as well. So let's just get right to it. Let's say that a client comes in and she says,
do whatever you like.
For most people, that will probably freak you out. Some people will love it, but we're not at our best every day. And that's just the hard truth. Sometimes you have a lot of clients during the day and your inspiration is just completely dry. You have nothing new to bring to the table. So what I do is that I have a system to ask what the client really wants. Because actually, when the client says do whatever you want, that doesn't mean do whatever you want. Because if I feel like I want to do the poop emoji on every single nail, my client probably maybe doesn't want that. So we need to figure out what the client actually wants. We got 3 different bases to work with: white, nude, black. First question: light or dark? If they say light, then I can continue with my next question, which would be, so do you want it very light or more like elegant and modest, fashion-y? Something like that. If they want to go the more like kind of elegant, fashion, modest way, then I would go for a nude. After that, I ask them silver or gold. So then you can add gold details or you can add silver details. The last thing I ask is, okay, so you want like crystals or hand painted, or what kind of vibe are you going for? In this case, our clients are very inspired by their glasses, so we're gonna do that. So let's just start with these glasses that I got on right now. This structure right here is very cool. It reminds me of ice, and then you have these silver sides and a little bit of detail in them as well, but they are see-through, but you have the silver thing going right here. So that is what I'm going to use as my inspiration. So first off, I decide what type of base do I want for these glasses. So I decided that I want to do something icy, wintry, so I went with white. Then, because they have a silver detail in them right here, I decided to go in with a glittery silver nail. Now, for this nail that's gonna be inspired by the glasses, I want to go in and do something icy, and I'm also adding decorations to the nails to kind of resemble icicles coming down. And then I'm also adding a little bit of white details to this glasses nail, also to kind of bring together the set. So I'm taking the white and then I'm adding that to this nail right here. So that's also something you want to keep in mind, that if you want to bring everything together and make it more cohesive, use the base color and add that to the other nails if you can. Also, you have the silver nail, so I'm gonna add silver decorations to the ice nail as well. So I'm just kind of bringing everything together. Exercise number 1. So this is the set that I want you to do. So now you need to pick your base, you need to pick gold or silver, and then I want your accent nail to be inspired by these glasses right here. So they are actually the same shape as the previous ones, but then you have this ombre going from red all the way down to like pink, or it's red but it's a very faded red. So it's stronger up here and then it fades all the way down here. You can see on the sides right here that it goes from red and then fades down here as well. The details are silver. So now I am your client and I want you to be inspired by these glasses right here. You don't have to do just one accent nail. You can do more than 2 if you want to have the base color, just one nail, or if you want to have 2 glitter nails and then do something with this. You decide, and I want you to tag me in the picture and make sure to use the hashtag right here so that I can find your amazing work and so that I can share it as well. So for the next set, I'm gonna be inspired by these really cool glasses. So they have a rounded lens, but then the shape is almost like a little bit cat eye. And then this pattern right here is so cool. It's like a bluish marble design and you got different shades of blue in it. So for this design I went with a black base because I wanted to have it a little bit darker, and then you have some silver details in here as well. If you look at the inside right here, you have some silver details. You're gonna see that very soon here in the tutorial. So we have the black base, we have a silver nail, and then the accent nail is going to be inspired by the glasses. This technique, this was actually the first time I tried it out. Wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but I think it did, and I actually think it looks very cool. I also went in separately with some of these shades to add a little bit more contrast to the marbling, and I have to say that I really love the final set. It's kind of fashion, but also like a little bit industrial, together with all the silver decorations that I'm adding to the blue nail. So I really like that. And I also have to mention that I do love these glasses. I think they are super cool. They're like trendy, nerdy in a weird, fabulous combination. Love them. I think they're fab. So I forgot to mention this actually in the beginning of the video, but I decided to do all the base nails matte. And this is because 1, it looks better in picture, but 2, when you are combining different textures like matte, shiny, chrome, it adds more depth to the design. It makes it more interesting, and it also makes it look even more advanced. So that's why I am doing that. So that's another tip. Make sure that you are mixing different textures to just enhance the set in general. Exercise number 2. I am your client once again, and I have come in with this pair of glasses, and I want you to be inspired by them. So these glasses, they are actually glitter all the way through. You can see it more on the back right here. You can see that they're glitter all the way through, but on the front, you have more of a gradient right there. So it's like a gradient going from the purple going all the way down to here, where it's actually transparent down here, and then you can see also the glitter popping through right here in the middle, and then you see it more down here. On the sides you have this purple right here, and I love them. I think they're so cool. So this is what I want you to do right now, and I want you to tag me and use this hashtag so that I can see your work and share your work as well. So for the next design, I decided to go with these super fun glasses. I feel like I am sent right into the future, or maybe I just came back from the future. So these glasses have a hot pink frame all around them. It actually looks like it has a frame in here as well, but that's just the glasses kind of reflecting into the frame. The pink makes it very interesting and cool. So that is something that I wanted to incorporate into the design. And then we have clear sides with a little bit of cool details in here. So for this set, because they are pink, I decided to go in and make it maybe a little bit more fashion. So I went with a nude base. I went in with the silver nail because I want to have silver details for this. And then for the accent nail, I went in and made a frame around the entire nail and then a frame inside to kind of represent the lens itself. And then I added just a little bit more like silver details to the nail to represent the sides right here. And with this jacket right here, I just feel like maybe I just came right back from the future, or maybe I just came right out of the 80s. For some reason, I always end up looking like I came right out of the 80s. And actually, you know what? I did. And I love the 80s. So yeah. Exercise number 3. Now these glasses are very everything, and I love them. You know that I love huge glasses, so these are super cool. Now they have a blue part right here, and hopefully you can see this, but it's actually almost like a marble. So you have see-through parts and then darker parts, and then you have the sides right here. They're also this kind of semi-transparent thing, look, design. And you have silver details, and then you have this bone white color right here. Very cool, very big, very like in your face. Definitely sets a statement. So for this exercise, once again, I want you to pick your base color. Then I want you to pick silver or gold details, and then I want you to create something inspired by this set. And as mentioned before, you don't have to do 2 base nails, or well, 3 for your thumb, and then just 1 glitter and 1 accent nail. You can mix it up and make as many as you wish. So that's completely up to you. When you do a full set, remember that you can switch it up from hand to hand. So you can have 1 hand with 3 base nails, and then on the other hand you can have 1 or 2 maybe, and then also switch it up so you don't have to do the exact same design on the exact same fingers. I have to say though that the best way to make something look a little less messy, like if you feel like your design is a little bit messy, is to copy the exact same order you did on this hand to that hand. So same design on the index fingers, middle fingers, and so on and so on. So that's one way to make it look a little less messy. For the last set that we're gonna do, I decided to go with these kind of easy light frames. We have gold and we have matte black details. So maybe this is more on like the normal side of what you would see your clients wearing. So that's why I wanted to show you what you can do with this. So for this look, I obviously went in with a black base, and now it's perfect that the base is matte because these sides right here are matte as well, so it goes perfectly together. And then I wanted to emphasize the light but yet detailed metallic feeling that you got with these. So we have the black matte base. Of course, I went in with a gold nail in this case. And then for the accent nail, I actually went in with a nude base, and that's something that you also can do for any set. If you have a black base and you have your accent nail, everything, you can always add parts of the other 2 bases. So that would be nude or white. So if you have a white set, then you can always add details with nude or black, because that's not gonna mess up the entire look. But anyway, so I went in with a nude base, and then I made it's almost like my signature thing right now. For those of you who have been following me for a long time, you know that I love those cuticle moons. that I do. You've already seen this in the previous set, so yeah, you know that I like that. So I'm doing that, and then I'm adding more details with the black, and then adding gold decorations to kind of pick up this style right here with the gold frame. And of course, I felt like this set right here needed a little bit of extra bling, so I added a little Swarovski in the shade Grayish. And those were all 7 glasses, and also the 4 different ways of creating your nail art set. This exercise is a great way to start out with. After a while, you kind of learn what works and what doesn't. But I have to say, honestly, this is how I think when someone comes in and say, do whatever you want. Another thing to make the set look more cohesive, if you want to add more details to this, is to take the silver or gold details that you maybe used for your accent nail and then put it on top of your base color. So for example, you have the matte black, then you could add the silver studs onto those nails as well. So that will make it look even more cohesive and thought through. I would advise you to maybe not go in and add stuff to the glitter nail, because that's not really gonna show anyway. If you are gonna add something to the glitter nail, go in and maybe add thicker lines of white or black or something like that. But in general, adding crystals or decorations like that, studs, they kind of disappear in the whole sparkle. So if you want those things to show so that the eye can catch it pretty fast, then I would recommend you to do it on the base nails, the base color. And that's that. I really hope that you learned something in this video, and I'm so excited to see your sets. I really hope you want to be part of this exercise, or these 3 exercises. Don't miss out on all the special codes and offers that I got. You know, it's Black Friday, so they got tons of fun things for you on the website, so really don't miss out on that. Martin and I hope that you... So me and Martin are saying goodbye for now, and we will see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye!